I always do this when I say hello, sorry. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Enola. I'm very pleased to see you here. If you have subscribed recently, then thank you, you're amazing. Coming at you with a second video because I've just done an introduction one. I thought today I would do a Q&A, classic Q&A, just so that anyone joining the channel or passing by the channel can get to know me a little bit better as a person before I start popping out loads of different videos. So I thought I would do a Q&A tag because it seems to be quite a popular thing to do on YouTube. So obviously I haven't had any questions from viewers yet. I have actually picked out some questions just from Google. Got my laptop here, so I'm just gonna read from the laptop. I'm gonna do like around 20 to 25 questions, try not to bore you too much, but they are quite like short questions, so it's actually pretty simple. So let's get to it. Number one. Nice and easy, number one, what year were you born? Now, this one, whenever I say when I'm born, a lot of people are like, really? That's not in a big-headed way, people just don't believe me. But I was actually born in good old 1990. Yes, I am a pure 90s kid. So if you're doing the math right now, it makes me 29 years old, so nearly 30, nearly 3 decades, which of course is still young, but I've just turned 29 and I'm still kind of coming to terms with the fact I'm in my last year of my 20s. But maybe that's why I decided to literally just do a YouTube channel and think, you know what? Who cares? It's my life, let's just do this. Okay, I'm gonna ramble. I have a habit of rambling, so I said that these questions were gonna be nice and short, and I've definitely just rambled. So yeah, I was born in 1990. Number 2, are you in/have you gone to college? Now, if these are American questions, I'm assuming that college is like uni. I'll pretend it means uni. So the answer to that is, no, I'm not in uni because I'm 29. Sad. But I did go to uni. I went to a university in Manchester and I studied media and performing arts. And it was a fabulous 3 years, did the whole uni life stuff, you know, all the partying and of course all the studying. But no, it's a great course and I really enjoyed it. And if I hadn't have done that, then I probably wouldn't have done half the things that I did after that, so I'm always really grateful. In hindsight, probably would have gone to a drama school after college, but yeah, I think you should always be grateful for everything. Everything happens for a reason, I believe, so yeah, I went to uni. Okay, next, this is gonna be really long if I carry on rambling on every single question, so I may only get through like 10 or 15, but let's continue. Number 3, what is your spirit animal and why? Ooh. Okay, spirit animal. Do you know what? I've actually never thought of this. I always really liked koala bears just because I thought they were really cute. But I've never met a koala bear. I've never actually seen one in real life. And I don't know that much about them. So I'm gonna go with the classic cat. I do think a cat is my spirit animal because they're just so sassy. Oh my God, I'm not even sassy, what am I talking about? Scrap that, I'm definitely not a cat. Actually, no, I think I am a cat. Because, yeah, I can be a bit random, a bit mischievous, you know, can run about the place a bit crazy when I feel like it. And then other times I can just like veg out and sprawl myself across the bed and have like a nice lazy day watching Glee or something. Yeah, I'm quite curious as well, and curiosity killed the cat, which is probably not great, but yeah, I mean, I love cats. I have a cat. He's currently somewhere in this room, probably being naughty. He's called Winter, and I'm sure you'll get to meet him on other videos, but I love him, but he's a demon cat. Number 4, tea or coffee? Nice, like that. Oh, in fact, that's not an easy one to answer. I'm gonna say both if that's allowed because I live and breathe. Yeah, I live on tea and coffee. That is pretty much everything that I drink apart from alcohol and water. Both my faves, so I have to say both there. A good old English tea, bit of Yorkshire tea, very good. Carte Noire, yes, can't be a bit of Carte Noire with 1 sugar and a bit of milk. Okay, so that was a nice and easy question. Number 5, what are your life goals? Ooh, very serious. I always struggle with this question because I have like a main life goal, which has always been to achieve like success in the performing industry, which is very difficult, and I'm sure that anyone who is also pursuing that kind of career will understand and empathise with that. But I'd say like my life goals, without being too far-fetched, but you should always dream big, of course. I'd love to do West End stuff. And I'd also love to do TV stuff. I'd love to do like a period drama or just like a normal drama or even a soap. I love acting, but my true passion does lie with singing and acting through songs. So musical theatre is probably the thing that I hold most dear in my heart. Does that even make sense? Yeah, my lifelong goal is just something to do with the performing industry. I'm quite open-minded. Getting paid for doing what I love and it being sustainable. That's like a life goal. Yes. Number 6. What sports do you play or have you played? Sports! Is singing a sport? No. Okay, in high school, I was in year 7 and I was actually like captain of the football team. Get me. I remember getting like football boots and everything with like little studs on the bottom and thinking I was well good, and I was actually really bad at football. Yeah, very bad. I didn't really play much sports. I was always like very musical, very prancing around the stage type of kid. I'd say nowadays it's more just like dance when I can and a bit of yoga. I went through a yoga phase, but I definitely need to pick that back up. I'm not very good at going to the gym because I get a bit bored, because my attention span for things like that is just like 0. Again, I'm rambling, sorry. I don't really play much sports. Does that make me a bad person? Was that number 6? I'm losing count. Number 7. Have any books you read changed your life? Oh, I like that. That's an interesting question. Okay, I love books. I try and read as much as possible, fiction and non-fiction. I'd say not many fiction books have changed my life, but I do love how they suck you in and take you away from reality. And I would say a really good one that I read recently was The Lost One. I don't have it on me. I've forgotten the name of the author. I'm so bad at remembering authors. Ugh. Okay, I'll put the author in the little box below because off the top of my head I can't think. I think she was called Nicola. Please be called Nicola. It was so good because I'm such a Disney fan, but I like dark twists on things. And this was about Peter Pan, but it was told from Captain Hook's view, and it was all about how Peter Pan was really the villain and Captain Hook only became the way he was because of loads of stuff that happened in Never Neverland before the actual Peter Pan film. So yeah, it was very good. It was a really, really good read. But then a non-fiction one that probably changed my life. I really love books by Matt Haig. Reasons to Stay Alive and Notes on a Nervous Planet I thought were really, really great. His insight onto like things like depression and anxiety and things like the world we live in at the moment with social media and stuff, I found it really, really interesting. Gave me a lot of insight into things. And of course The Secret. I did read The Secret a few years ago, and I think the book itself didn't change my life, but I think what is written in The Secret, I think I've put a lot of that into practice in my life, and that definitely put me on the path of like positivity and the universe and all that. So I guess that kind of did have a part to play in changing my life. Again, very long-winded answer. Let's move on to number 8. Who are your favourite YouTubers? Okay, well I have loads. I watch so many different YouTubers because that's what's inspired me to start my own channel, because I just love getting inspo from other people. Sticking to my musical theatre roots, I watch Amy Lovett on the reg. Little shout out there to Amy Lovett. I think she's absolutely hilarious. I started watching her videos quite a while ago and thinking, oh, this girl's cool. I like hearing what she has to say about a lot of the musical theatre world. And I've definitely been on the train a few times and like laughed out loud, because I feel like her sense of humour is very similar to stuff that I find really funny. So Amy Lovett. I love watching Carrie Hope Fletcher because she's a massive inspiration to me in the musical theatre world. She's fabulous, really good to see backstage and stuff into the world that she lives in, because I can just live vicariously through Carrie Hope Fletcher on YouTube. Question number 9. Oh, I've lost it. My mouse keeps going funny. How would you describe your fashion sense? Okay, without sounding like an absolute idiot, I would like to say that it's quirky with my own little edge. I don't know. I kind of just like throw things together that I like and then make it work somehow. Jumper and jeans with a belt, you know, you kind of see like that. Or some pink cords and a weird top. It kind of changes all the time depending on my mood. Question number 10. Are you named after someone? If so, then after whom? Oh, very formal. Whom? Okay, so I get this a lot, like, where did your name come from? Because my name is Enola. It's not that popular really, especially here in the UK. Basically, I wasn't named after a certain person. A lot of people think I'm named after the plane that dropped the atomic bomb over Japan or something like that. That's not what I was named after. I was not named after a plane. Just to clear that up. My dad found the name in like a fashion book or something, or some kind of magazine, and just liked it and said to my mum, do you like this name, Enola? She said yeah, and then the rest is history. But I do believe it's like a Native American name, which of course I am not. You know what, people often really hope for a better story than that, and I really don't have one for you. A couple more questions then before I go. Question number 11. What is your all-time favourite movie? I hate this question because I feel like there's so many movies out there that I just love. Like there's too many to just literally narrow it down to one. But if I had to say one right now, it would be Beaches. I love Beaches. It's one of my favourite films because Bette Midler is a dream. I find her just hilarious, but also just amazingly talented. And Beaches, it has all the emotions you want. It has all the feels. It has literally, it's funny, it's moving, it's uplifting, it's also sad and heartbreaking, it's inspirational, it's musical, it's just great. And it's an 80s movie, and 80s movies are my favourite. So yeah, Beaches. Okay, question number 12. It's a bit of a weird one, but we're going to go with it. What is a common misconception others may have about you? Okay, so I think sometimes, I mean, I'd love to like be someone meeting me for the first time because I really want to see this because it's hilarious. A lot of people say that they think I'm quite stuck up and like a bit superficial and like, oh, I don't know, that sounds really awful. But yeah, I think that some people think that I'm like more superficial and stuck up than I am, and then they get to know me and they realise I'm like the biggest geek ever, like proud of it. I love being like a bit of a dork. I'm very down to earth, I'm very open-minded, and I just like to have a laugh and a good time, and I'm a very positive person, I would say. I'm quite, oh my god, look at me selling myself. I'm quite fun to be around. But yeah, I think a lot of people just, yeah, they get like a really, really strange misconception of me. Some people have said that and then they're like, we're really surprised that you're not like that. And sometimes like, I don't know if to take that as a compliment or an insult, I don't know. But yeah, that's me just answering very honestly. So thank you guys for joining my quick Q&A. I hope you feel like you know me a little bit better now. Once I start getting more people viewing this channel, then I'll have more questions to answer and it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, this is my first Q&A. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and put a thumbs up if you like this video. There'll be more content to follow very soon. And yes, have a great day, everybody.